What is the biggest secret you have kept from your parents? Winter break. I once convinced my mom that the tattoo she accidentally saw was a henna tattoo, from which she proceeded to forget about it since I went back to college. 8 years later, she finally saw it again when fitting me for my wedding this year. I did henna on my hands for a Diwali festival, but I have no idea how to actually do it, so I just wrote a bunch of random beep and let it sit for like 3 hours. At that point it was dark as night, and I got to skip all my quizzes and tests the next day because they thought I was cheating. Almost ran away from home with someone I met online at 13. Didn't realize that someone was going to take me to child beep trafficking ring. Till this day I thanked my 13-year-old self for being too lazy to run away. Holy beep beep dude. I worked at a brothel a few years ago, told them it was a cafe. Probably just how not fine I am. Sometimes parents don't have the answers we are looking for. It's okay to seek for support elsewhere. Sometimes what will understand you and make you feel okay again is elsewhere, and that's okay. They've shared with you what they know, and now you are to seek further out to get the answers they don't have. Keep going. The world is big and abundant. What will make you feel good again is out there somewhere, waiting for you. They think their cell phone bill is $12 per month. It's a family plan I've been paying for 15 years. I lied to get them to get cell phones. Oh, that's so sweet. I sometimes lie to my parents about the cost of certain stuff as well. In high school I thought it was that I was able to have a party while my mom was out of town. Turns out someone had gone into her room and stolen her jewelry unbeknownst to me. So, she gets home and I'm thinking I pulled it off, got everything clean, and then boom, she walks into her room and notices all of her jewelry is gone. Needless to say, I was fucked. Did get most of it back though. That they are a big part of why I do not want to be in a relationship, get married, have children. They did everything right and tried so hard, but I still ended up a bit fucked in the head and they ended up miserable. Lol, same, but they didn't do everything that right. Nice try, mom. I'm not falling for it. That their absence made my adult life really be difficult. That I'm harboring a lot of unspoken resentment and anger about the way they treated and raised me when I was a child. I understand that they were young and unprepared, but whenever I bring up a past traumatic events they pretend like it never happened or it didn't happen that way. As a result, I rarely share anything that's really going on in my life with them, so even though I know them pretty well, they know very little about me. That I've been raped. They don't need to know that. I didn't participate in the Me Too movement because I didn't want them to find out, but I felt guilty about it. I did PM a friend who participated though. I asked her what happened and then I told her it happened to me too. So many genuine abuse cases never came out through Me Too. Sad face. I hope you are doing okay now. Prayers for you. That I've left Islam and I'm a secret atheist now. Hats off to you. I've known Muslim brothers who couldn't speak out to their parents about their lack of belief in God. Heart goes out to hundreds of Muslim beep and beep beep unable to come out due to conservative parents and culture they grew up in. That I never want to have kids. Being an only child and all, I feel that admitting I have no interest in continuing my bloodline would be devastating to my mom. Yeah, painfully relatable. I'm my mom's only daughter. She is still hoping for a nice wedding, many grandkids and all the rest. Meanwhile, I just want to vibe in a tiny house with a pet cat. Cheers bro, I'll drink to that. My husband is a felon. What did he do? I've thought a lot about just leaving a note and not living with them anymore. I'm not going to do that, but I feel very suffocated. I'm scared that my life is slipping away as I'm too busy being their puppet and meal ticket. I really regret not leaving before we became financially tied together. It just seems like there is much more holding me back than there was when I was 18. My dad does that now and I'm 15. I had a quickie justice of the peace marriage with my husband 2 years before we had our real wedding plus reception. He lost his job and needed insurance. I still wanted to have a proper wedding, and worried people would skimp out on the gifts if the party was 2 years after our actual wedding. My friend's the bride was diagnosed with an aggressive, rare type of cancer during their engagement, so they got married quickly. She eventually recovered and they had a wedding a few years later. Most of their family doesn't know the wedding was a fake. Most of them don't even know she was sick. So many things asterisk I'm bi asterisk I have a girlfriend asterisk I've got an Instagram, Reddit, and Facebook account asterisk I stay up all night playing video games asterisk I have an alt email account asterisk I watch asterisk 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 asterisk. I just want you to know, which you probably do already, that these things are all completely normal. It sucks that you have to hide it all. That they are adopted. Black girl. I was banging that black girl. It's funny though because my mom divorced my dad and married a black dude, and then my dad bought a wife from Africa. They all live in the same house to this day. This sounds like a sitcom. They have a parrot that yells the N-word out the window. They just recently moved from a predominantly black neighborhood to a very white one after their house burnt down. The burdens I will carry for my mother until the day she dies. She just wanted me to be perfect and sinless, so I will never speak a word of the guilt and shame I have felt every waking moment of being alive. I love her a lot, but she fucked me up. I felt this. I still have time to try to mend some of the trauma my mother has put me through, but it's hard when I can't talk to her without being put down, and I'm not a confrontational person anyways, so I'd rather suffer in silence than actually speak up. That I've spent over $300 on video games. Lol, you must be new. The fact that I had a baby, lol. What? Lol. I'm asterisk asterisk asterisk. Same, but I might come out soon. I sometimes have suicidal thoughts. I just don't want my mom to make a big deal and spend a lot of money on therapy, more than she does, for my non-hidden depression. I just became a mom 2 weeks ago, and I don't want to say something unhelpful, but please know that if my son wrote this, it would break my heart into pieces. I would gladly spend whatever it took, time and money, to help heal my child. What good is money for otherwise? What more precious thing could I spend it on? Again, I don't mean to pressure you, but please take it from a new mom. Money is nothing here. I'm not their child. That I was married twice. That I've tried to kill myself. I hope you're in a better place now. I am in a much better place now. It was years ago, and I've had lots of time to reflect and give myself reasons to stay here. The types of beep I watch. I don't think I'll tell anyone in the real world. Okay, this is a weird one, but I'm 15 and I don't think my parents know, but they probably do. But I have masturbated almost every day since I was 8 years old. Please, I feel ashamed enough as it is. Please just leave no hate. You have nothing to feel ashamed about. Masturbation is normal. Some people never do it, some occasionally, and some more than you. All normal and natural. Okay, thanks man, that's really helpful, thanks. I'm asterisk 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 in a relationship with my girlfriend, and my mental health hasn't gotten better. Feels weird to get that off my chest. Edit. Discovered I wasn't straight in sometime in middle school, and we've been dating since October, and I've been in and out of therapy for different reasons, and I quit therapy in winter, but I haven't gotten better at all. I'm keeping a good thought for you. I hope you're able to treat and resolve your emotional problems, and are able to go on to lead a happy, satisfying life. That I spent the entirety of my teens and part of my early 20s suicidal. That I wrote several suicide notes because I was that close to just ending it all. That while I'm much better now, I still think about it from time to time. There must be a lot more of us out there than I first thought. Sorry you went through that, man. That I'm bi. Same NGL. I'm bi and I own a asterisk 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 asterisk. I love my parents, and I know they have a lot on their plates, so I don't want them to have to worry about something else. That being said, I'm happy where I am and I don't feel like I act any differently around them. Luckily they weren't that influential on me. I'm glad they're both proud of me now that I've been successful, but they each know that it wasn't due to support from either side. If anything, they instilled a need to figure beep out for myself in me. I guess I am grateful for that. How the beep did I turn into an optimist? From my sailor mouth to my varied taste in beep asterisk. Basically anything NSFW, since they see me as such a good kid. We only talk about beep if it's a plot in movies or something, and I just sound generally removed from the idea. My homosexuality and polysexuality. I punched someone. They still don't know about it? What's the story behind that? That I'm straight. Enjoy your cake day karma. I might be asterisk 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 asterisk. It's okay to not know for sure. Try not to rush or feel bad about not having a clear label. If you like someone, try going out with them. Be aware that you might run into people who are hostile because they're afraid that anyone who is unsure will reinforce the stereotype that LGBTQ GSM is a choice space. If you need any help or someone to talk to, feel free to message me. That I was molested when I was younger. Pretty much everyone close to me knows, and although I am close to my parents, I don't think I could take the shame and embarrassment if they knew. You did nothing wrong. You do not have to feel ashamed or embarrassed. That both my aunt and sister did some questionable things to me as a young lad. I had blocked it out for a long time, but after a spiritual awakening 3 years ago that coincided with my previous mental issues disappearing overnight, memories of my childhood returned, and I realized that if genders had been